Happy Thanksgiving. 6:30 a.m. right now on this Thursday, November 28th. I'm Michael Gargiulo.
I'm Darlene Rodriguez. Adelle Caballero is here looking at some slowdowns, right? Yes. As we get ready for the parade this morning, and LaRosa is watching the weather for the parade.
Oh, you saw the raindrops.
Yeah.
It's coming down steadily right now, and it's chilly, the glossy roads and sidewalks, and yeah, it's going to be like this for several more hours. One thing that the city does not have to contend with, of course, the snow component. We do have winter weather advisories posted, including Sullivan County, winter storm warning, north and western parts of Ulster County. We've already had a couple of inches of snow accumulate. We've got a few more hours to go. This is from our New York State network of cameras and weather stations in Claryville. You can see a little bit of that accumulation. Of course, the big fat flakes coming on down. So I-84, the New York State Thruway, north and west, that's where we're seeing the snow. It is a chilly rain everywhere, and it's steady at this point from Edison and Clinton, the city, White Plains, into Danbury, still eastern Suffolk County, holding on for drier conditions, at least for now. But everything moves in over the next few. By 1 o'clock, already seeing signs of it tapering off, temperatures staying in the 40s. So after dinner, PM travel in much better shape as the storm system rolls out. All right, 6:31 right now. Let's check out some of those closures, Adele. There are a lot of them.
Lots of them already in effect here. Many of them, most of them, of course, coming for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. If you are planning to head out to the parade, your best bet, again, stick to your mass transit instead. You can expect to see closures running from Broadway out to Columbus Avenue, 32nd Street out to 86th Street. The parade kicks off at 8:30 a.m., but people are already camping out, staking out their spots. Holland Tunnel inbound over by 12th Street. That's the approach to the Holland Tunnel there. You do have a crash taking out 2 lanes, so take it slow through the area. Darlene, Michael, back to you.
All right, Del, thanks so much. We are getting up early.
In the morning, that's right.
And every day, like Ronnie mentioned, today is extra special. All right, we're tracking rain and some of that snow. That's for today. We're going to fit it all in today. After today, not much to talk about, even through early next week. So looking beyond that, of course, the cool down as well that everybody gets in on in the 10-day forecast.
Thank you. And still ahead, Sean Diddy.
Adele.
That's right. Shopping and transit, two of my favorite things. Right now, if you are heading the roads, though, FDR Drive northbound, we've got a crash closing down all lanes by the Brooklyn Bridge. Coming up in just a few minutes, we're going to break down all of those closures for you for the parade as well. Here's a live look outside right now onto a quiet but wet Alexander Hamilton Bridge. You're watching Today in New York. And, you know, it was such a great experience. One of the things that I really loved was that, you know, the vendors are carefully selected every year. So it can't just be anyone that comes out there. They all have really unique products and, you know, not things you're going to find on any website, you know. That's fantastic.
And it means a lot for them to be there, right?
Yes,
so many of them said it was so cool to be at Vanderbilt Hall there.
Yeah, imagine, right?
Yes,
You got this great retail space for this.
And it's open to the we've talked about this before, open to the 24th, the holiday fair, for those last minute purchases when you realize, you know.
Exactly. When you're trying to catch the train. Exactly. But speaking of that, the train show actually extends into February.
Right.
So,
that's
beautiful. It's really pretty.
And it's inside.
That's right.
right, today.
Don't have to worry about the bad weather.
You're always going to find the warmth inside. We love that. All right, so whatever you got planned, maybe you're going to try and do some shopping. Maybe it's that last dash to the supermarket before it closes for something you forgot. We have very soggy conditions. It's pretty dreary out there. Of course, along the parade route, anything but dreary. We love that. But yeah, the steady rain has moved in. It's a chilly rain. 40 in Trenton, 44 in the city and Bridgeport, 43 in Merrick. We're still looking at just some light showers for eastern Suffolk County. North and west is where we're still finding some snowfall from Pike, Sullivan, and Ulster County. So a couple of inches of snow expected there. Still a few more hours of snow potential here. But by 10, 11 a.m., we see signs that maybe some of that warmer air trying to push northward and may change over some of that snow to rain. It's still going through midday from Newark and Poughkeepsie, Bridgeport, Islip, and of course the city. But at that point already from Trenton to Philly, we're starting to see it break off into some showers. So by 5 to say 7 p.m., we're just about done with any accumulation of anything, rain or snow. Now, when we're talking about snow, we already have a couple of inches on the ground, especially above 1,000 feet. We're going to see that continue again for the next few hours. So we're on the order of 3 to 5 inches of snowfall in some of those spots from Sullivan and Ulster counties. Beyond that, the snow potential, it's all about a around the Great Lakes. So lake effect machine really cranking. Those lakes are unfrozen. They're really warm. You've got some very cold air coming over it. So again, this will impact more travel than necessarily our weather. Not expecting much in the way of snowflakes from it, but it's going to keep us entrenched in the chill. 44 right now, and we have that east-northeast wind. It does get a little gusty later on once the rain begins to taper off. We do stay in the 40s today, and then by tonight down to 37 degrees. Now tomorrow, skies are dry. We're still in the mid-40s. Winds are out of the northwest, so it'll be brisk and chilly. Of course, Saturday into Sunday, we are looking at nothing. I don't know. We have temperatures that'll be in the 30s and 40s as we head into next week, and of course, sub-freezing low temperatures. All right, 6:48, Adele, over to you.
Here's a visual. There you go. If you're heading out to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, stick to your mass transit. Street closures, plenty of them already in effect, running from Broadway out to Columbus Avenue, 32nd Street to 86th Street. The parade kicks off at 8:30 a.m., but people are already staked out and have their spots ready. If you are heading into the city via car, Holland Tunnel inbound right by 12th Street, right by the traffic lights there. You've got 2 lanes closed off for this crash. Expect to see some taps on the brakes through the area there. Route 22 westbound is closed over by Hillside Avenue for an ongoing accident. And if you are making your way onto the FDR Drive, just as a reminder, northbound side, all lanes still subject to closure heading into the Brooklyn Bridge. Alternate side and meter rules are suspended for today. Darlene, back to you. Thanks.